Hello, I'm Will Kaigler, founder and CEO of ConnectCare. Like so many of you, my brother, sister, and I shared caregiver duties for our mother as she grew older. Like so many of our parents, she was fiercely independent, a veteran of World War II, a mother to 3 children, managed her own bookstore, and yet she loved her family and wanted to live independently at home for as long as possible. As she aged, she developed respiratory issues. She had a heart condition that contributed to her congestive heart failure. She didn't have the balance she had when she was younger, and to make matters worse, she had steps in her home. It was a challenge for her and a challenge for her kids. I worried about her falling. I worried about her not eating well. I even worried about her contracting the flu and not telling us because she didn't want to bother us. A few years ago, while we were away, she developed a problem with her digestive tract, and it left her acutely ill. She spent days in bed. She had nothing to eat and very little to drink. By the time she contacted her neighbor, she was so ill that they admitted her to the emergency room immediately, and she very nearly died. Incidences like that and others caused me to look for help, and a friend suggested that I consider a device called a personal emergency response device. Most people know of these products as the I've fallen and I can't get up pendant. They're great products, and having one in her home made me feel better. Unfortunately, they're not perfect. They rely on her wearing the pendant all the time, and they rely on her pressing the button when she needs help. It turns out that nationally, more than half the time when that button should be pressed, it isn't. Perhaps the biggest problem, though, with the I've fallen and can't get up pendants is that they're reactive. They wait for something bad to happen, and then they hopefully bring help. What I wanted, and I suspect many caregivers feel the same way, was something proactive. Something that would warn me before my loved one's condition became so acute that it was a crisis. That's where ConnectCare comes in. Our plug-and-play sensors can be installed by anybody in 5 minutes with no special training at all. Once installed, they passively monitor your loved one and let you know, are they sleeping normally? Are they getting up and moving around their house, perhaps watching their favorite television program or cooking breakfast in the morning? And if things change, we'll notify you so that you can proactively check on your loved one before it becomes a critical issue. The ConnectCare sensors plug in minutes and are designed so that anyone can install them easily. The patent-pending ConnectCare Communication Hub allows all the sensors to communicate without the use of internet, Wi-Fi, or even a computer in the monitored person's home. Once installed, these sensors monitor daily living activities like sleeping, watching your favorite television program, cooking coffee in the morning, or even using the microwave for lunch. These daily living activities and changes in these activities can be warnings that a problem may be developing. How many of us have asked our loved one, "Mom, are you sleeping regularly? Are you eating regularly? Are you getting up and at least watching your favorite television program?" Without even realizing it, we're using these daily living activities as key indicators of the general well-being of our loved one. And changes in these activities can be warnings, early warnings of problems developing within the home. Caregivers can check on how things are going in the home anytime from anywhere using our online caregiver portal. Additionally, thresholds can be set within the caregiver portal which represent typical behavior of your loved one. And if these thresholds are exceeded, ConnectCare will reach out to you by sending you an email, a text to your cell phone, or even calling you directly to let you know that something's changed. That way you can follow up and make sure that everything is all right.
Taking care of my father-in-law consumed my life. It impacted my work, it affected my family. ConnectCare gave me peace of mind.
I used to worry about my dad all the time. Sometimes I would lay in bed at night and wonder if he made it to bed safely or if he was laying on the floor somewhere. ConnectCare has made him safer, and so I feel sane.